People behind one of Austin's music festivals say it dodged a logistical bullet with the timing of Sandy. Organizers of the Fun Fest are double checking all of their performers that can travel in the wake of the storm. But as of right now, no act has canceled.
Meantime, some ticket holders in the Northeast are stuck and not able to come to Austin. KXAN's Brian Sanders has the story from Auditorium Shores.
Austin's Fun Fest is known for its carefree attitude and edgy music. But this year, Hurricane Sandy's destruction has their attention. A number of this year's performers are from the East Coast. Araabmuzik is from Providence, Rhode Island. Santigold is from Philadelphia. And there are a handful from New York, including headliner Run DMC. Right now, they are all on schedule.
Had that hurricane hit a few days later, we would have been in trouble. But luckily, yeah, no cancellations.
Some of the acts are actually on tour and coming from the West Coast. But the Fun Fest is on standby with a backup plan if a band can't make it.
Usually there's someone out there ready to jump in and take the paycheck and get in front of a big crowd and have fun.
Festivals have the option of purchasing cancellation and non-appearance insurance to cover things like hurricanes, airline delays, and no-shows, but ticket holders are not as protected. We found posts on Craigslist and Twitter of people stuck in the storm's aftermath trying to sell their Fun passes. Garan Means wrote, "If my flight out of New York City is canceled, I'll be selling a 3-day Fun Fest PIP pass for $325. That's face value. Let me know if you're interested. I'll let you know if I do." Celeste Casada is going for the 6th straight year and is sympathetic to those who can't attend because of uncontrollable factors.
The producers of this festival are working very hard to make this happen, and if there's some unforeseen thing that happens, just honesty is always the best policy.
Some ticket holders want a full refund.
That was Brian Sanders reporting. Now, there are some ticket holders protesting the return policy, but that is out of the festival's hands. Spokesperson told us a company called Ground Control is the ticket broker. Instead of money back, they've offered those fans VIP 3-day passes for next year's event. One of the ticket holders just posted and tweeted this, posted on Facebook and tweeted this: "I'm working with Ground Control, FFF, Fun Fest, not to blame. Thanks to everyone who had our backs, and I'm really sad I'm going to miss this awesome festival." Again, Fun Fest tells us all of the bands and comedians will perform as scheduled.